So today I got this order of a huge batch of snacks that I needed to deliver for a picnic of an old friend, and I needed to deliver in time. It was a last minute order that I took, and I decided to take you behind the scene of how I tackled that and delivered on time, and I was doing this all by myself. So welcome back to the Shami's Kitchen, your favorite kitchen where we make amazing meals and bake amazing snacks and pastries and cakes. So kindly, if you're new here, kindly don't forget to subscribe, like and share this video. Let's dive into it. So the order included samosas, it also included kaimatis and chapatis and also mahamris. It was for a picnic, so they needed a little bit of snacks, around 100 pieces of each, and one packet or the 2 kg packets of chapatis. So I started by prepping the ingredients. Now I'm making the dough for making my samosa pockets, and then set that aside as my meat is boiling. Yeah, the meat for the samosa filling is boiling. So let me give you a backstory of how this customer came about. Sometimes I keep insisting that it's always good to post your work on social media. Even if you're getting one like or you're not even getting any engagement, trust you me, that one like or that one view matters, because that's the only person maybe that will bring you order, like bring you business. So of course I was washing my dishes while I eat, because the kitchen, if you're a baker or you do this food, you're in food industry, you know how the kitchen gets. So I needed to clean that. So yeah, as I was saying, this customer saw my work, and she's somebody we grew up, like way back, we grew up together, and she's been seeing my work, but I didn't know she was watching, because as you've seen sometimes in my social medias, or you can just say you don't get a lot of engagement, so sometimes you feel like nobody's watching, but that one person who's watching is the person who will give you business. Yeah, so if you've not watched my samosa prepping or how I do step by step samosa making, you need to check out the video for samosa making. This one is just, I won't give more details on this, but as you can see, this is the video is showing is like how I made these samosas. I use spring onions, how I do, like what I add to my keema to spice that up and make the samosas very tasty. You need to check that up. I'll leave a link down in the description box. So the keema is ready, and now I'm making my samosa pockets. You need to check that out. Kindly go and check the samosa detailed video of samosa making, how from scratch, like how I make my pockets, how I make the keema, what I add, and everything in between. So that I was saying, post your work, post your work. If you're like, when you're in this business or any other business, you need to post your work. If you see that 1 view, 2 views, don't get discouraged. It like goes along with that. One person is the person who will recommend you or bring you business, because at the end of the day, they're making like money making business. That's all that counts at the end of the day. You need to convert whatever it is that you're doing into money, right? So this she's been watching, and then now she decided, like they've been having this picnic events with her friends, and then she saw and decided to patronize my business by giving me this order, and which I was so grateful. And at the end of the day, they called and told me how they enjoyed every piece of my snacks, which was like, it was amazing. Like even I got feedback from her friends. She told me how the friends liked it, and which really made me like believe in myself even more to continue doing this work, because sometimes you come and if you're in this business, you have to agree with me, there are days that you don't feel like you need to go on, like you're asking, what else can I do, because this one is not giving. And sometimes you get these orders when it's at your lowest. Like when I got this order, it was one of those days when I was just questioning what I do for business, right? So keep going. Maybe this will encourage somebody out there. Whatever it is that you're doing, continue doing. because for me, I can testify and say, like, this thing, it pays. Maybe you're not there where you want to be, but at the end of the day, on those dark days, something just pops up. As long as you've been posting your work, you've been putting your work out there, something pops up, somebody just patronizes your business, calls you, and just gives you good business that lifts your mood and also give you a reason to go on. So now my samosas patties are ready, and I just want to cut them into triangles because that's how I shape my samosas, and then make my samosa pockets. And then I want to pack them, like pack the filling in, and then close them and leave them in the fridge till morning. By the way, this is at night around 11:45. That's when I'm doing this. I just want to prep them, the samosas, and then in the morning I will just deep fry them, ready to be delivered, because I want them at least hot in the morning, right, by the time they are being delivered. So I want to I want to pack them and everything, and then now continue with the other prepping of the other stuff, which next I'm going to the chapati dough. So this is how the samosas turned out after I've deep fried them. They were tasty, yummy, and crunchy as they wanted. So this is around 4 a.m. in the morning. I had to wake up early. I decided to sleep a little, like at night after I was done with prepping the samosa. So I decided to sleep a little, rest a little, and then wake up very early at around 4. This is 4, by the way. So I decided to wake up at 4 and start making the chapatis, and also prep the kaimati dough. So this is making the chapati dough, and then set it aside for a little for it to just rise a little, and then prep the kaimati dough, and then continue making the chapati, now frying them and everything. So also for chapatis, I've also made a detailed video of how to make soft layered chapatis. Here we did that video with my kids. I was showing them how to make chapatis. I was teaching them how to make chapatis, because in this house we are lovers of chapatis and we always love them done right. So I was teaching them. There's a video there, check that out, of how I make that. Now my dough is ready. I'm going to set this aside and then continue with making the kaimati paste, for like the dough for making kaimati, or the paste. I think for kaimati is more of a paste. So I love using maziwa mala or buttermilk for these. And yeah, they taste yummy, and also the cardamom or cinnamon, it makes them taste very yummy. That's a tip for that, because it also if you don't have that, you can use vanilla. You can use vanilla extract to make your kaimatis very tasty. Like everybody who's just passing by your house or by your bakery, wherever it is that you're making them in, they will know that you're making something amazing. For these kaimatis, they have a very detailed like a video on this channel that is doing amazing. You guys are really watching it, you're loving it, commenting on it, and making a good engagement there. So kindly go and watch that detailed video if you haven't, and kindly don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button on this channel, because it really helps me go a long way, and it helps my engagement and on YouTube to recommend my content to other people, because I want to get this out there. I want to grow my channel, because this also is really helping my business. So kindly guys, I truly appreciate if you subscribe to this channel, and also you like engage on it, comment, leave me a comment, like that button. It doesn't cost anything, trust you me, to subscribe or like or comment. It's totally free. So if you comment, you're adding engagement and making YouTube recommend my content to other people. So thank you for those who have subscribed, and for those who haven't, I will truly appreciate if you like and subscribe and grow this channel. So as you've seen, we've set aside the kaimati dough that needs to rise because you're using yeast to make that. And now we've dived into making the chapatis, like frying them and everything, just to get them ready, because it's almost getting to morning. Around right now it's around 5:40, so we need to get going, and then because the chapatis need to be ready. And maybe an advice to somebody who's staying at home, maybe you're a stay-at-home mom, you're taking care of your kids and that's why you're at home, and you'd love something to add you some money or just make you some extra cash here and there. This is something you would really like, the food business, because this is what you make every day. Trust you me, most of you are making chapatis, most of you are making these kaimatis and everything. So consider doing this for business. So now the chapatis are done and we are deep frying the mahamris, which I'd made the dough overnight and left it to sleep. I forgot to record that because I did it very late in the evening, and as you can see, they came out very nicely. I love to my mandazi or my mahamri dough to stay overnight and rise, because that's where I've ensured that dough has risen to its full capacity. So you see how they're just easy to deep fry very fast in good oil. And yeah, our dough, our mandazi mahamri, actually these one mahamris, they are ready, and this is the second batch, and then I will be done with that, go to the kaimatis. I was really pleased of how the mahamri turned out. So onto the kaimatis, which turned out very amazing. And this is how I cut my kaimatis. I don't know how you guys do it, and I can see some people use bottle, I can see others use piping bag, but for me this is always fast and effective. I don't know about you, but this is how I do mine. So comment down below and let me know if maybe there's an easy way of doing it, because this one is also chaotic and everything, but also it makes, when I use the oil, it makes them cut out very nicely and the spoon doesn't stick. So see my kaimatis, I love to keep turning them on. For kaimatis, actually you have to keep turning them over and over. As I've said, go watch the video, it has details of why you need to do all that, because it makes the kaimatis they cook evenly, because you see they are round, so you need to keep turning, and so that for them to cook evenly, and also for the kind of the amount of heat or oil that you need, heat on the oil that you need to deep fry them with. All that is in that video, so go check that out and leave me a comment and also a thumbs up. I will truly appreciate. So we're done with the kaimatis, at least the deep frying part, and now we want to prep the sugar syrup, which will the shira, in Kiswahili it's called shira, which is the sugar syrup, which is used to coat the kaimatis on top with the sugar, because as you saw when I was prepping, I didn't use much sugar inside. This one is what we call shira ya nje in Kiswahili, we put the sugar coating outside, not inside. So that's me. I've prepped it, and now I'm just like little by little, like I'm just doing that. I've poured my kaimatis inside, like yeah, I need, like, with very low heat. I'm cutting them a little by little, return them, like nizirushe rushe, I don't know how to say that in English, and then now they will be coated like this eventually, like well done and everything, when they stop sticking, especially when the sugar syrup is all done and the kaimatis are well coated. Oh mama, I just love how my kamatis turned out like they are very, very tasty and well coated. So by now everything is done, and I need to create some content for TikTok, for Instagram, and all those social media. That's why I always tell you, post your work. Even if the order is late, make sure, but don't get the customer waiting, but make sure all your content is out there, because how would you have seen how I did this if I didn't record? You see what I'm saying? You need to see, and trust you me, it always pays at the end. It doesn't have to be instant, but eventually it will pay out. Just patience and consistency. So I'm packing them in my cake box. I use the cake box because I find like that's how I package most of my goodies, my pastries and everything, because I need them to arrive in style and in very good condition, beautifully and all that. And for this, they were going for a picnic, so I found this packaging very, very nice. And also, as I said, it was last minute. I didn't have much time to go shop for those fancy packaging, but this worked out. They loved the packaging, they loved how they arrived, and also it was easy to transport to the picnic venue. So thank you for watching, and kindly don't forget to subscribe, like and share this video. It will help me and grow my channel. So thank you for watching, and bye bye.